Hi guys, this is the Northwestern Polytechnical University, and I'm Vivian from the admission office. So today I will give you guys a brief introduction of our university and also some policy about scholarship. So because the other university already talk much about the China, so I've just show you some unique view from our city. Xi'an is a world famous tourist city, and this picture can show that this is the bell tower, one of the spot place. And also Xi'an is also one of the metropolis city, just like Beijing and Shanghai. And also we are an innovation city with full of opportunities. We also have the branches of the Dajiang AUV and also the Huawei and the Alibaba. The Xi'an branches set it here. And also we are rich in the natural resources. If you study in Xi'an, you will have the chance to take a trip in the mountain named Qingling. And also we have many other non-material cultural heritages like the Piying. And we are also famous for the food. It's quite unique because we are lots of Muslims are gathered in Xi'an city. So we have the traditional food street named Huiminjie. It's a food of Muslim food. And also we are the best city for the young generation to explore. We have the many popular library and also the hotspot, and also we held the music festival for the young generation. So here I said it, one of the very famous words named is that China is the greatest success story in the world for developing the world-class university. So our university is on the way to achieve this goal. Here's our global ranking. We are one of the 5-star university with ranked by the QS, and we have make a great proportion in the global world ranking. You could see that from the US News, our mechanical engineering and electronics engineering, and also our computer engineering is ranked very high. And also in the AWU global ranking, our aerospace is in the 2nd place of the global ranking. And here you could see that our general ranking from the 4 global ranking list. And here are some figures. Now we have more than 4,500 faculty members, and we have more than 31,000 students on campus, including the international students. And there are 27 academic schools and more than 90 English taught programs. Also, we would like to share our campus. The upper one is our Chang'an campus. Chang'an campus is quite beautiful. You can see that is just like a painting, a Chinese painting. This is just set it at the foot of the Qingling mountain. And also this one is for our old campus, which is quite easy transportation, just at the entrance of the metro line, number 5 and 6. And we have the best labs and research environment for all the international students. Here you could see that we take many photos about the engineering labs. And here is our students. They are doing their research work in the laboratories. Also, we provide the best facilities for these international students. We have the well-equipped classroom, and we have the swimming stadium, and also the indoor and outdoors swimming pool in the new campus. And we provide the dormitory. I will show later the photo. And we held the many sports events every year. And this picture is we invite the University of Oxford. We are holding the basketball event with them. And here you could see that NPU will provide the fully equipped students dorm for for you guys, and you can see that it's quite new. It's established in the 2019. And if you study in the new campus, you will just live in this dorm. And what we are unique point is that we are very religious respect. We have Muslim restaurant, so if you want to eat the halal food, you can find the halal food in the new campus and old campus. So we respect all the religions, and also our international students, they can celebrate in their with their friends about their traditional festival. And we also have the very experienced instructor and helpful volunteers to help your life here. Except that if you want to study the Chinese language, we also provide the Chinese language classes for all the students. And I will tell you more details about the Chinese language program. And also our university is have the best environment for the student startup. Our old campus is just set aside the Xi'an High-Tech Industrial Development Zone. And our university will also provide some classes for the students about study how to start your own business. And universities also cooperate with the several famous research centers. So if you want to make your own business here, you also have the great platform. And here you can see a lot of famous companies. They are both in China and overseas. They are have the good connections with our university. So which means that if you come to NPU, you will have the great opportunities to do the internship and also maybe find a job. And I'd like to share our undergraduate programs here. Here are 12 English taught programs. You can see that aerospace, also the naval architecture and the machine design, manufacture, material science, they are all the best majors of NPU. And these blue star majors, they are accredited by the International Engineering Association, which means that if you graduate from these majors, you don't need to take any other engineering examinations or other qualifications. You can directly find the jobs in your country. And here are some of the Chinese programs. If you want to talk in Chinese, you can choose these majors. And here are some scholarship information. For the UG programs, our type A programs scholarship is still open, but you should note that you have to communicate with the Chinese embassy in your home country. If you get the chance, you may have to apply on the CSC portal, and then we will give you the following procedures. And what I want to emphasize is that now we provide the NPU President Scholarship. If you study here, we will provide this. There are 3 standards price. The first one is the excellent level price. You will waive all the tuition fees and the accommodation fees, and additionally, we'll give you the stipend 1,500 RMB per month. For the second level, you will get waived for all tuition fees. And for the third level, you will waive the half of the tuition fees. And for the countries who are living in the countries included in the Belt and Road, and we will award these students the Belt and Road Scholarship. And this one is sponsored by the Xi'an City. So if you want to apply for NPU, we can also give you the scholarship about the Belt and Road Scholarship. And here is scholarship for the PG level, for the PhD and the master degree. Now our CSC tab A is already, yes, it's still open. Just like the bachelor degree, you have to communicate with the Chinese embassy in your home country first, and then make the application online. The tab B is already closed. So our suggestion is that if you can reach our eligibility, we suggest you to apply for the NPU President Scholarship. And the differences is that we will reward the master and PhD to waive the insurance fee. So here, if you can't get the scholarship for the fresh students, you still have the chance when you get involved. You are on campus, you still have the chance to get the CSC Excellence Scholarship for the on-campus students. And we provide a Wechat scholarship. Wechat is one of our famous alumni. And you also there have the scholarship for the Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau scholarship. About the fees, there will be 600 application fee for every applicant, which is non-refundable. And for tuition fee for the English taught student UG level is 22,000 RMB. So there will be additional insurance fee, dormitory fee, and visa extension fee, and the physical examination fee. And this graph, I would like to show you our expenses level. If you study in Xi'an, your life expenses will be quite low. This dark blue bar shows that if you can get the stipend 1,500 per month, it will be well enough for you to live here. And for the eligibility, this is for the UG level. At least you should be get the 40, that gets the 70 if your maximum score is the 100. And here are the grading system. You have to make a references. And our other requirements is that you have to under 30 years old and have the good academic marks. And the English proficiency, I will show you in the next page. For the Chinese, Chinese taught programs, we require the HSK level 4, at least above the 200. And for English proficiency, if you want to apply for a scholarship, your IELTS at least to have to rate the 6, and TOEFL at least is 80. And this year we accept the Duolingo, which is the online English test. If you don't have the chance to participate in IELTS and TOEFL, we still accept the Duolingo. For the self-sponsor, our requirements will be a little more lower, and you could have C. And here are the 5 steps for our application. First one, make the online application on our portal, and this one is our webpage, admission.nwpu.edu.cn. And then our admission office will give the very first step to review your application documents, and then our major school will review your qualification, and then there will be the interview notification for all of the candidates. If you can be selected in the interview, you will get the scholarship in the end, and then the admission office will give you the admission letter. So I'd like to give you a quick slide about the major. Here we provide the aerospace engineering. We have 2 directions. One is the aircraft, one is from the satellite. And the machine design and artificial intelligence. We are one of the first bench AI programs, which approved by the Ministry of Education, the civil engineering, the e-commerce, international economics, and the trade, at computer science and technology, and the business administration. And all of this is quite popular of our university. If you want to apply, just because our deadline is, scholarship deadline is the May 15th, so you better grasp the opportunities. If you want to the self-sponsored, our deadline is the June 30. So if you study in PU, you will have a great opportunities to get a job here. And also we provide the online and offline Chinese language classes. You will see your deadline here. And we also provide the foundation programs. If you didn't reach our eligibility of this year, it doesn't matter. We are welcome to join our foundation programs. And after that, there will be better for you to apply for the higher scholarship for next year.
Hi, Vivian. Thank you for sharing information about programs at NPU. So there are a
Yes.
couple of questions on the Q&A. Yeah, so the first one is a question about the computer science program. So
Mhm.
perhaps can you go back to the slides where you
Sure.
share information about the computer science program?
Computer science. Yes, because the time is limited. I just
Mm-hmm.
jumped to.
Yeah,
Uh,
so the is asking whether do you guys offer computer science degree only without computer engineering or computer hardware program? So maybe the slide can give further information about the overall curriculum of the program.
okay. This one. Can you see that?
Yes.
Computer science and technology. Yes, this major is also the very popular, and most of the students from the Pakistan and also the of Africa, they are quite interested in the computer science. And
Mm-hmm.
here are some of the information. And what is quite different is that we are accept the international student to join up the joint training program. It's 3+2 with the French university named the INSA group. And also we provide 1+1+0.5 with a university in Belgium. So a student may have another choice.
Yeah, and then the next one is if you have the slide for the Masters in Civil Engineering program or the Civil Engineering program, because this is one of like the highly requested program. A lot of students from the developing countries are asking about this program and they're eager to apply.
Civil engineering, wait a minute. We do have the civil engineering. It is also the has the very high. Uh, this one is the civil engineering, which is where have the 100 employment rate the last 3 years, and so we have many famous dynamics of China, and if the student choose this major, they also can have the great platforms to find job both in China and their home countries.
Yeah, so I think the very final question is about the class. So students are curious if they join the English start program, will they be studying together with the Chinese students or will it be a separate class?
It depends, because actually there have the several international classes, just
Mm-hmm.
like the School of the Electronics and the School of the Computer Science. If the students, international students, they are involved in the international classes, they can study with
Mm-hmm.
the Chinese students. And um, our our target is to let all the international students to study with the Chinese students, because our
Mm-hmm.
Chinese student is quite excellent. They have the great academic and also they are creative. So we are always ask the schools to arrange their international students to study with the Chinese student. So they
Mm-hmm.
don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. So they can have the experience to learn together with the Chinese students and also learn the culture as well.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah, thanks Vivian for the time. Thanks for sharing all information about Northwestern Polytechnical Universities.
Okay, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Have a nice day. Thank you.